Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm waiting for the ding, ding, ding. Let me know when camera goes off. Anyway, today we're going to talk about why do I do what I do on YouTube. Meet me back here. Grab your coffee. See you in a second. Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the horizon, to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. There's nothing like warm coffee on a stormy day. Here in Arizona, we have Hurricane Rosa, the end of it blowing through. It finally dropped our temperatures down in the 80s. We ran like 105, 104. In the end of September, it was killing me. Anyhow, I get to wear long sleeve shirts now and hoodies. I was wearing a hoodie this morning. So anyway, today we're going to talk about why do I do what I do here on YouTube against the glam mads and the scam mads. But before we get into that, let me tell you why I don't do it. Okay? See, I've been accused of being a scorned woman. Right? Really? Anyhow, I've been accused that Bob turned me down, so I'm scorned and he chose Carolyn over me. You know what, guys? Really, to be really truthful, to be frank, not in his dreams, let alone mine. You know, I have a certain criteria I hold them in that, and I'm really picky, and Bob is not on my radar. So let me just get this out of the way. I think Bob and Carolyn are a perfect fit, and they're growing at the same rapid rate. Just saying. Anyhow, you know, it blew my mind when somebody actually said that, because I got to tell you, when I sent out for help, and Bob was one of them, about nomading and where do I go as a single female on my first outing, my email was returned to me rejected and blocked. Now, it was exactly at that time that Carolyn announced that her and Bob were in a relationship. So I really don't know that it was Bob or if it was Bob trying to keep Carolyn happy. Right? But just to calm everybody's curiosity, Bob is the last man on earth I would breed with, let alone go out with. Just saying. And if I was gay, I wouldn't date Carolyn either. Just saying. Anyhow, with that rudeness being put out of the way, you know, guys, the reason I do, in all sincerity, what I do is because I fell for the lies and the product that the glam mads and the scam mads are selling everyone. I fell for it. Not only me, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of females have fell for what the glam mads sell. There is absolutely, positively no way that the life they portray on YouTube is the true nomadic life. And you know, when I ended up finding out the truth, I was furious. I was furious. Did I make it work? Yeah, because I'm a survivor. I never quit. I'm not a quitter. So I was going to do that life, and I was going to conquer that life because I had made that commitment. But the fact is there's a lot of people out there, a lot, you guys, who have given up everything, sold their, and I did too, sold their houses and everything in them, and bought that rig and hit the road, only to find out that what they're selling isn't truth. You know, if we made $8,000 to $10,000 a month on YouTube, me, you, or anybody out there who wants to be nomadic or is, then we could probably live the lifestyle the glam mads or the scam mads show us. But that life doesn't exist for a nomad. I have given you example after example after example how real nomads travel. We travel from spot to spot to spot, getting to where we want to go. And there's nomads out there that have a lot of money that can go from one spot to another directly. But the most that all that I met, every one of them, travel their way to their destination. In other words, staying 14 days here, and then 14 days a little closer, and 14 days a little closer. Real nomads don't care if you have solar. Real nomads don't care if you run your generator. Real nomads pick up after themselves. Real nomads clean up after their pets. Real nomads don't let their pets run wild. I mean, you guys, I could go on and on and on and on. Real nomads really are not on YouTube. We may have a few now that are on YouTube, but there are no real nomads on YouTube at all. When I was a real nomad, you've seen how many videos I put out. Very few. I didn't have the time. I did not have the time and or the electricity or energy to do that. I was busy. I was busy sustaining my life because that's what that's all about. Yep, nomadic life, you chase the 70s. Well, I've told you 100 times in my videos, the chase in 70s is all good, but if it's 70 during the day, it's going to be 30, 40 at night. There isn't a time that I can remember that I was warm in the morning and warm in the afternoon. I froze in the morning, I froze at night, and I roasted my butt off during the day. Now, with that being said, there are good sides to being nomadic. There's really an awesomeness about being self-sufficient out in the middle of nowhere. That no matter what happens in the cities, you still have electricity, as long as you got gasoline, and you still have food, and you still can survive out there. But the fact is it's not traveling 200 miles every day and stopping in a Walmart parking lot or a Cracker Barrel or a truck stop or parking alongside the road. It's not meeting 10 other nomads in Canada on a whim. I'm just saying. And if you take a really good look at some of these nomads, how many glammads, how many of their videos are actually made in a house, in an apartment, at their sister's? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're a real nomad, trust me, you're not staying at people's houses. I stayed at one friend's house on my way down in Phoenix. Did I go sleep inside his house? No, I grew up with this guy. He's like a brother to me. I slept in my rig out in front of his house because I'm nomadic. Now, I have to say that I do this channel not to stop people from being nomadic. I want everybody out there to be informed. I want you to have the knowledge to go out there informed without selling your house and everything that's in it before you truly know that that's the life you want to live the rest of your life. Because you guys, one of the hardest things in the world is from going from an RV or a van back into a stick and brick. You're starting all over again. And if you happen to have sold your home that you worked your whole life for, you have no home to go home to. And probably donated or gave away most of your money to those glam mads or scam mads. Don't you think that it's funny that the glam mads and the scam mads can have top of the line equipment? They got flying aerials, they've got Apple computers, they have GoPro 5s and 6s with the wind barrier and all this stuff. Stuff that the normal everyday people, we can't even afford it. But yet their greed is so amazing that it's not enough. It's not enough. They will lie to you and tell you they need their teeth cleaned, they need a transmission, they need a roof, they need a new house. There's one glam man that somebody bought her a mobile home. And she tells them, oh, I donate to charity. You want me to tell you what charity she donates to? Herself. You know, it would be easy for me to get on here and beg for money. But I am so turned off by the lies and the fake life that these glam mads and scam mads have put out there. I cannot find it in my heart, nor would I. Everybody who has ever fell for this lifestyle through these people deserve their money back. Not only their money back, they deserve to have their stick and brick back. And I wonder, I know I'm not the only one whose email got returned and rejected. How many women has old Bob pulled out there just to turn them away at the last minute and leave them on their own to learn by themselves? I'm just saying. And then you got one glam mad that claims $6,000 a month to live in the middle of nowhere in a paid-off rig. She claims she shops at specialty shops for her food because she's a vegan. Have you ever seen a vegan put on that much weight? trying to be mean. I'm being factual here. I was a vegetarian for 20 years, and not even a vegan, just a vegetarian. I couldn't gain weight if I had to. Don't you guys see the lies? Don't their little flying monkeys see the lies? The followers that follow blindly, that are going to drink that cup of Kool-Aid and end up wishing they'd never left their house. So why do I do my channel? I do my channel not out of hate, out of disgust that they could lead so many people astray, you guys. I want you informed with knowledge and understanding, protection, so that when you do hit the road, you will have an amazing adventure, an amazing, safe adventure, no matter what you decide to hit the road in. That's my goal. It's not to deter anybody. It's not to stop you from doing your life's heart dream. It's to inform you so that you don't go out there uninformed and thus regret every moment after the first 2 weeks. It's not like a camping trip, you guys. You can't pack up that tent and go home. You are home. So anyway, I've had a few comments of people asking me, and I think a couple legit. Yeah, flying monkeys pretty much, always. But I've had a few legit people ask me why I do this. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because I don't want anybody at all, led astray with their fantasy-filled world, their money-grubbing ways, just to take your money away from you, that you're living on a fantasy that just does not exist. Because bottom line, I'm a realist. I just am. Anyway, you know, I hope you guys have a great day. And if any of you have taken my knowledge and you're applying it and you're hitting the road, let us know. Let us all know. And I thank you for your comments. I thank you for supporting this channel with your views, because that's how I make my money, off of every view. And I thank you. You guys remember to love yourself. Go out and do something good for you today. Go shopping, go out to dinner, go out to lunch, have your feet done, your nails, a haircut. Have a great day.